guys? My name's Hoover. I'm gonna be making some Dark Souls stuff. I played in the past a lot before. These ones are just like these ones are just ones that I've played. I'm gonna be playing this in keyboard and mouse for the time being. We're just gonna go around. I'm just gonna show you a couple tips and tricks. We're gonna just put in my character name real quick. All right. Alright. We'll be male. Just gonna do warrior, because that's the optimal one. Always get the master key. We'll do average. We don't need to go too crazy on this. Let's go. I always like to keep my characters bald. I don't know why, it was just something that was more in tuning. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do we're gonna do large upper body. Does nothing, but I used to have this character, and his name was Kronk, and he was this really buff looking dude. So let's see. So we're just gonna go ahead. Let's go through the sections here. There's a camera control and everything, you know. Let me see. So we're playing on PC right now, of course. And until I can get this controller that I'm about to get, I'll be playing on a little bit of keyboard and mouse here. Nothing too big. Just gotta learn all the controls real quick before we go through with everything. So obviously these are the bonfires. These are your saving points. To rest, you leave. To enter, you leave. That's where you level up. That's where you get everything. That's where you turn human. Right here through here is the first boss. And if you are up to the task, you know, you can beat the boss. But if you come down right here before you see anything, you can look up when you see him. But what we're gonna do is it's gonna tell you to run. He's right over there, and then you just come through here, and that's the boss fight. However, if you do fight him there, and you do kill him, on New Game Plus, or right there on regular game, without picking up your weapon and everything, you do get his hammer. So, we're gonna equip our stuff right here. So that's going to be our sword. The long sword is it's a very good sword. It's good for a long time, and that's what we like to see. It's pretty good until you get to about Anor Londo there, you get the Black Knight swords, and that's a little bit better. In my opinion, the long sword is just one of the better weapons of the game. So right here, you're gonna have this bulb there and roll down. It's gonna smash through this door, this wall, and you're gonna be talking to your first NPC.
Oh, you. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
We'll hear him out.
I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite. Oh,
So,
and this.
there you go.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now.
So this guy right here is Oscar of Astora. He was meant, they planned for him to be in the game helping you. And he was planned to be, like a side main. He's like a main character, but he's to the side. And he's supposed to be like you. He's getting to the end of the game, he's beating the final boss, and he's with you. Unfortunately, though, they didn't have enough time to do it, or I don't know the exact story. I just know they didn't have enough time. So they kind of put him in the beginning, they kind of threw him there, and he gives you the first Estus flask, which is this drink right here that heals you. When you see if you ever watch speedrunners, you'll see speedrunners come through, and then they'll be fighting. They'll come through here, they'll come here, and they'll just quickly whack this guy. I always like to keep him alive, even if it's a speedrun or not, because it just gives me that aesthetic that, you know, he's a good guy, we want to keep him alive. Unfortunately, as soon as you walk out, watch, we'll do this. We'll walk right out. Oh, hold on, we'll walk out a little bit longer. We will die. And you get 100 of his souls. It's sad, but he was supposed to be meant for the in-game. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna keep traveling through here. Up here you'll have a little bit of hollows, which are these guys right here. They're hollow. They've lost their minds. They don't know who they are. They're kind of just there. They don't care who you are. They'll just kill you. So right here, I'm going to try and repost him, show you what repost is. Oh. Even on a computer, I was always really good at reposts. So, right here, this kind of ends it for this part. We will be coming back here later along in the series. You will be getting a key from someone, and you return back here. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to start with our first boss. So he's not going to do anything here. If you do stand here long enough, he will drop you down. The best thing to do is just to drop on him and then hit him right there like that. He is a tutorial boss, so he's fairly easy. He doesn't do too much damage. You just gotta know how he works. Of course, I can't dodge because I'm on I'm on keyboard and mouse right now. So, switching to your just gotta know his attacks. And he's one shot at this moment. So switching to your weapon and holding it in two hands will be more effective in damage. But blocking with it, if you just have your sword, it's not gonna block, but it's not gonna block much. For newer players, it's best to just have a shield throughout the whole game, unless you are more of an average player. Then best thing I should say for you is just to is for you to have a shield. It's like the bread and butter of the game, a sword and shield. However, if you do go sorcerer, mage, anything like that, it does, you don't really need a shield at that point, because the sorcerer spells and then all the other spells in this game are really good. Do a lot of damage as long as you increase your intelligence within the game. So here we got picked up by a crow. I skipped the cutscene. It's just muscle memory at this point. We're gonna play these cutscenes out so you guys can watch it. The crow's gonna drop us off right here, and we're gonna be in what is called the hub. This is the hub of the game. This is where you're always gonna come back to. Firelink Shrine. So in Firelink Shrine, we have this guy.
Well, what do we have here? You must be let me guess, fate of the... But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
So right here, this guy is the hopeless character. He does not believe in anything good. He is always a downer. He will always say, you know, he'll always bring you down in such ways. If we walk down here, we'll have the Firekeeper. She cannot speak. She has no response. She can reinforce your Estus Flask, but if you try to talk to her once again, no response, she can't speak. So we're just going to leave her. She's the guardian of the shrine up here, and if anything were to happen to her, the fire dies. But we'll get to that later. So right here we'll find some humanity. We'll just do a little bit of exploring around here, find a little bit of couple things that we can find, help us out along the travel and the journey. So we come through here, not much here. They did say that this is a shrine. In lore, they don't know exactly to who, but they believe that it's the shrine to Gwyn, his wife and his son. I believe that's the lore. Don't quote me on it. And we'll find a chest. The chest is already open, so this chest plays an important role. It actually, like, if you lose an item or like an important quest item or something that you never picked up, you come back here and the chest will be closed. You can open it up and you get that thing back. So it's really good in case you forget something that you really needed to progress in the story. If we come over here, there's not much here. Come back here, just outside right here. We come this way, leads up, and it leads down. So through here, this is the graveyard. So when you come through here, you're not gonna have a fun time if you come here during a low level. This is kind of like a higher level, but you can run through here and you can grab a couple things that are helpful for you. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm probably gonna die. I'll be real with you. I'm probably gonna die. So I'm going to collect the items. These skeletons will spawn here. They do not die. They do not die. So we're gonna run through here. We're gonna collect as much as we can before we die. If we die. So this Whitehander, that's a really good item early game. Really good sword right there early game. And the spear, I've never used a spear, so I can't tell you how good it actually is. But you'll find more items along the path. I just grabbed those ones because those ones will help us. I will be doing a different build. I usually do longsword and shield, but I'm going to be doing the Zweihander build this game. So what we're going to do is we're going to rest real quick before those skeletons get back. And we're going to go ahead and go up this way. So right here, this guy right here, he's part of the white.
Hello there. I am Petrus of Thurland.
Petrus.
Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
So Petrus is a cleric. He
Hello,
works for the way. He is a part of the Way of the White.
Oh, I so would. Very well.
I'm not going to join the Covenant.
Speak to.
If you do accept it, which I'm not going to, it allows you to learn some cleric spells, which like you can heal you and stuff like that, and it can just all around be helpful. So we're gonna go up this way. We're gonna go ahead and go through here, and we're gonna go ahead and go through here. So right here, this is a breaking point. You can't get through here yet. You have to progress farther through the game, but it acts as a shortcut from here to the Firelink Shrine, which is really helpful. So we're gonna go up and pick up a couple items here that you're gonna be able to find along the way. I believe if you drop down right here, let me see if I am right. I don't think I'm right. No, I'm right. Drop down here, leads to a little secret area where there'll be two chests. There'll be one right here. Homeward Bones. So what those do is those will send you back to the last place you rested at. And the Morningstar and a Talisman, which are the Talisman is good for spells. So there's actually 3 chests here. My bad. And then Cracked Red Eye Orbs, which those are good for PvP, like if you want to play against other players. Oh, there's 4 chests. My mistake. My mistake. And a Lloyd's Talisman. These are really good. Those will come in handy later in the game. For now, they are no help of us. Oops. Oops. So those skeletons are dangerous. You do not want to get into a fight with them early game. They will mess you up. I know that from past experience. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and say that that's it for us to learn here. As of this point, we're going to go ahead and head up here through the next Firelink Shrine, or the Fire Shrine. So right here, you're going to meet your one of your first enemies. These are just knights and guards of the kingdom that's up ahead. It's a little hard right here because they threw fire bombs at you. I cannot parry on keyboard. Well, let's put that in the books right there. So this guy right here is going to be throwing stuff at you. So we're gonna go back down. There was a couple items that we didn't get, but we'll get right now. So right here is the Soul of Lesson. These souls serve as, let's say, they serve as gold. They serve as currency for the game. Turn around right over here. There's gonna be a rat on our left side as soon as we go in. And these rats actually are, there's a little bit interesting lore. I don't know the exact lore, but they have a chance to drop a humanity. I think it had to do something with killing with eating people, or finding humanity in the sewers, or something like that. But we're going to continue along here. We're going to go up these stairs. It's going to lead us to another path. And we enter the Undead Burg. And of course I die. It's okay though. There will be plenty of dying in this game. So right there, that's our first death. And I will show you the system for the, let's find it. The humanity system. So you use one of these humanity, and you rest at the bonfire, and you reverse hollowing. You can use a humanity to kindle the bonfire. And what kindling does is every time you rest at it, you get more Estus flasks. So it's really helpful. So there's our character. He's big and buff. And he's got regular flesh, but that's temporary. Because every time you die, you will become what I like to call as beef jerky. You look like beef jerky. Drinking Estus right here. I'm gonna repost him. There we go. So we're gonna move on a little. We're gonna kill these guys real quick. Now you can't repost upstairs. It's kind of hard. So we're gonna see if maybe this rat right here will drop a humanity. Usually it's a pretty low chance, but the more humanity you get, the more you have your counter up, is the more it will be for you to have a better drop chance. So the more, it says 0 right now, but the more humanity you have, the better your drop chances are. So it's like a luck-based system, as well as kindling and stuff. So we're gonna go down through here. This isn't the way you're supposed to go, but we're gonna drop through here. Almost died there. That was close. So you go up through here, and your sight will be blacked off. But, however, there's a soul right here, and then there will be a couple other things you can get. You will be ambushed by a bunch of these hollows here in just a minute. Right there. We're going to come through here, and then you're going to get ambushed again. You can tell they're going to ambush you because of this guy right here. You can knock him off and say, hey, you know what, I'm sick of you. I'm going to knock you off. And it's... I forgot you got rubbish there. So it's basically you got trapped and you got put there for no reason. But you did get the Soul of the Lost Undead, which is helpful for leveling up, buying items and such. And we'll run to this body up here. He should have a crossbow and some bolts on him. No, I was wrong. Man, there's not many times that I'm wrong about this game. But it's okay. We make mistakes. And we also forgot that one as well. Well, we got it now, so just gonna help us with items and stuff. Now you will see these signs down on the ground. That means people are leaving messages to either help you. Some of them are jokes. Some people just like to have a little bit of fun with this game and with like the wordplay and everything. But you'll see, let's read it right here. Shortcut ahead. It's not a shortcut, however, it does offer you some items and so. It's always good to try and break some of these barrels because you never know what something could be hiding behind them. There's usually bodies or such like that hiding behind them. However, there's one right here. We're gonna come through here, and we're gonna meet the dragon of the bridge. I love the soothing feel of a riposte. It's really fun. So we're gonna come up to our first bonfire. We're gonna light it, but we're not gonna rest at it just yet. Just yet, we're not gonna rest at it. We're gonna come through here, open this door. There's gonna be a wooden shield on the other side of here. Yep, there it is. Then we're gonna get through here. There's gonna be 2 spearmen. They're not too hard to deal with. They're very passive. Just gotta hit them, and then attempt to riposte them like I just did there. So right here, there's a little hidden entrance through here. It's gonna lead to a merchant. Before we get there, though, there's gonna be a little trap up ahead. You see him right there. He's gonna break through it, and then we're just gonna deal with him. So you're just gonna want to come through here and talk to him.
You seem to have your wits about you.
So he's got an invisible cat. It's in that little barrel, half a barrel looking thing right there. And we'll purchase an item from him. We're gonna purchase the resident. No, not the. We don't need the residence key because oh, I purchased it anyway. But we don't need it because we have the. We have the master key, which is pretty good for almost all doors. Now, if you do spend over 10,000 souls, I believe it is, here at this guy, he will give you the covetous silver ring. It's a ring that gives you extra souls. For now, though, we are not going to. We're gonna buy. We're gonna buy that. Let's see what else. We're gonna buy that. Because he doesn't really have much else to offer. We're gonna come back and talk to him real quick.
I hope you. Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon is. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Yeah, I'm not. We talk business. Yeah, I'm not here to.
He'll give you more dialogue as you buy more stuff.
What a.
There will be an ambush up here once again. Well, not an ambush. These guys are dangerous. They do a lot of damage if you are not careful. So we're just going to continue on up here. And we hit the bonfire. Yep. There we go. And if you jump right through here, you can get an item. So we believe it's an item. I might be wrong. Oh, yep, right over here. Here's the crossbow and the center bow. I was almost right. So we've already killed everything through here, so we don't have to worry about fighting them again. rest at the